All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming. Against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, at the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later.
Today, from Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you look inside of Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Atlanta Falcons and the Buffalo Bills. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Got it, Bobby. Ain't shit spot with Julia, bum.
Dito Smith, his first carry.
Sure.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That shot Danny Green did, he saved our lives.
Second and 9. On second and 9, Ryan got a man open.
This Minaj and Hennessy Mini.
Yep, that too.
That was a fun one to watch.
I'm happy.
Nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field, and he was able to get behind
that's
the
yo.
linebackers.
If he's hurt, yo, I think he's really fucked up.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And over the middle, this is Parker.
Cause see how he was playing the last 2 minutes? That nigga was limping, son, up and down the court.
As they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet
Man, look, I don't wish nobody no fucked up shit. It's a ring here, baby.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Yep.
Calvin Ridley, his second
It is what it
touchdown of
is.
the season. And the
Chin, what's good,
Falcons
Chin?
take the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted.
Fucking nigga. You sound mad low, bro.
No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Gostkowski now after the
Yo,
touchdown.
I called you. Why you didn't pick up your phone, yo?
From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Yo, I can't stand your ass.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between
Shut your ass up.
But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I'm doing good, Chin. How you doing today?
Start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield,
Nigga's an asshole. Nigga said the G26. I mentioned this. G stands for gangster. Yo, I can't stand this nigga. Yo, Chin, he be on Call of Duty too, hard body. Yeah, but he only play he played death. He don't play that hardcore deathmatch. He just play regular deathmatch.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
Ryan pass complete to Hayden Hurst.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why
Niggas speak your ass up. Niggas can't hear you. Trying to be so fucking low.
The first tackle, luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
No.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be
This nigga here,
too tough to hold
I
on to
swear.
that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
My son L is doing good. He just blocking niggas. That's all.
It's caught. Jones. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Where you going?
Ito Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the
Hello, get together.
Push further out in front.
Oh.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover.
Let's get a little Reg. Who's going?
Quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a score like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
You ain't moving from your parking spot, huh?
From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Where she live at?
At their own 24-yard line.
Oh, in Bathgate. Oh, okay, yeah. There ain't no parking out there.
They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the
No, it is out there, boy.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing.
When's the last time you was on Avengers?
Way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Oh, word?
Incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and get bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
Yo, he gotta go. I'm about to pack his shit. I'm about to call Uber and send him to his fucking uncle house. This nigga's
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right, and he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
They're kissing outside too big.
Mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
I am.
And this will be incomplete.
Soon.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I'm going to the west. Where the fuck else I'm gonna go?
An incomplete pass on 1st down.
I'm gonna come over there,
2nd and 10.
check you. I gotta make sure you don't work.
It's Singletary. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there.
Well, bring your day off.
After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Come on, don't do that. We going straight to the liquor store, nigga. You know that already.
Unable to convert, but right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
No, it's not, nigga. That shit ain't cheap.
As he sets to throw it, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. When in doubt,
yo,
do it yourself as he keeps
how much y'all pay for the privilege? How much is the privilege out there?
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Bills, nothing.
That wasn't mommy.
What? Nigga, we pay taxes out here too. What are you saying?
They'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Chen, how much is that little ass fucking Hennessy that niggas be drinking?
Blitz coming and down he goes.
That shit is $38 out here.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of
Get the fuck out of here. No, it's not, nigga.
Back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half.
That bottle is, no, it is? That regular shit that niggas be drinking? Nah.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something.
The milk is $5 out here. How much is the milk out there, nigga?
Here's Murray. Out to his left. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And I think that
the milk is $5 out here, for real.
But he will be ruled out of bounds, so this will go only as incomplete.
You're lying. That's why you stuttering. Yes, you did, nigga. Fuck out of here.
But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really
Yeah, what up?
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
Hold on, I gotta cuss my wife out.
From the gun, Murray going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll run it now with Smith. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
7 at the 5-yard line.
A handoff to Smith. And he'll find a
Yo, she lost my fucking card, son. We don't have a problem.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
What the fuck you spend $90 on?
Now to throw on third down. He's got a man complete. The 30. 10. Touchdown Falcons. Devontae Parker. 91 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Yeah.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
It is now 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
And the crazy shit is, the card I gave her, that's the card that I gotta pay the PlayStation, I gotta pay the PS4 with, yo.
And the tackle gonna be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
I know that I should, but I ain't gonna, I gotta just put more money on it.
And some dangerous territory. You're already down
That's
3
what I'm gonna
scores.
do.
A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by now.
I already paid for it.
What you also have to guard against is calling every play
The PS4.
for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're gonna get all
Nigga,
these
you got
points
more money
back
than
on
me.
one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half.
Mom, you're working. I'm not working.
Here, but you also don't have
You're lying. Fuck you, lying. I just spoke to you. I just spoke to you yesterday, and you was at work.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be
See what I got to live with, Gotti?
before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there. And give
You see how my little cousin want to lie to me, Gotti? It's crazy.
Finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a toss to Singletary running to the left. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Now that was an excellent run. And when that happened, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Hello?
Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football? And there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Murray's a gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Falcons.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. coming up at halftime. We'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Whatever y'all do, you gotta get married, just have your own account, yo.
And he'll get this one down to
just have your own fucking account.
Now they gotta get to the line quickly.
He's brought down by Deion Jones.
This shit here is nuts, yo.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll
Computer's OP in this game.
What to do next. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
Marv, did you order your PS4? Sold out.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Word.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
That's
and
crazy.
Now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try to get position for at least 3 points.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got it.
Yo,
got his man on the
live, you can't, all you can hear is, you hear Hot Boy argue, you can't even hear, L.
As they get the stoppage with a little
nah,
over
you can't hear L.
seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Nah, he was just scraping his plate, so we didn't want to go put his plate up.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. That's complete to Smith. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I was playing a Madden game, so it was on YouTube and shit.
Come back and make a nice safe throw, and in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back.
Yeah.
Create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the
You
offense.
can't hear L, but you only can hear, you can hear this nigga Hot Boy. Hell yeah. Like, no nigga, you shut the fuck up.
As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage,
So it's official.
15, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 9 yards. The second half of the is sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Out come the Bills now as they go on offense first here in this.
Best looking next gen game. Sports, boxing, esports boxing club. You heard Gotti? It was in the chat, and when I pushed on it, it'll say what it says from the YouTube.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. The third quarter starts with a run by Singletary.
Shut your ass up, nigga.
Doing there is he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes
this nigga here.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Yeah, you ain't know that?
They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before
you got JR Muslim, you got Chin Jamaican and Chinese.
31-yard game.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, if I can update a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
And not able to away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shaking head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Yeah.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips.
Intercepted by the Falcons.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
First down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Ryan. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, Ryan. Room to run past midfield. A slant to Jones. 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Yo, Stan.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half.
I nigga was watching my plays, son.
All big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's
I
not
know,
just our
that's why I'm
skill in
like,
the first
yo.
half that's getting this done.
That's why I was like, yo,
Confidence
nah,
as
my
well.
nigga. I
And
turned that shit right
confidence
off. So he
is
knew,
taking
he
over
knew.
this game
Yo,
in a big
every
way.
deep,
How
when
about
I
these
picked my
strikes that we're
defense, he
seeing?
knew what play to pick to counter it, yo. That's why I was like, nah, I can't do this broadcast shit. That's why I turned it off, son. I was already losing about it because I'm trying to figure out. Yo, I came out in this play called stack. Once I came out, it's a throw-in play. Once I came out with that play, this nigga put his men back already. I said, what the fuck? That's how I knew the nigga was watching.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown.
This nigga me dick riding talking about he ain't watching.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out.
Nah,
to the 25.
watch it from the. You can watch it from the thing. All you gotta do is put on your phone. You can watch what play the nigga's picking.
The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against
Yo,
all
Gotti,
odds
I picked this play, and he, as soon as he came out, he put his men back. It's a deep play, Gotti. How did he know to put his men back? Like, he knew to put his men back from me doing the play, son.
The football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I know he did.
27 yards there, a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
I was like, yo, I had to take this shit down. Like, this nigga, everything was going on. Nah, this is different. This is something different. This is another league. This was early, I'm talking about, when this shit went on.
It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
3rd and 2.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
Still 4th, and you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And now let's discuss Julio Jones. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games.
They above water, baby.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now Ryan on first down. Over the middle to Smith. There he goes right side. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Smith is the lone man in the backfield here as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Goskowski for the point after. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
Off we go from Cleveland. And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start.
Buffalo set to get the football.
After this game, to get on my motherfucking.
But this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Get on Avengers. You getting on, Gotti?
They go play action here on first down.
Oh my God, I can't even get a fucking pass off.
And it took the ball off course. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray, flush to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
At the 48-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
How you getting there? How you going? What?
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Oh, you just missed your friend. You heard me, Al? he said unblock him. He said tell Al I love him and unblock me. You talking about Marvin?
Foster, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is going to be
He said tell Al I love him and he gonna block me.
Shotgun now from Murray, eluding the pressure right.
Because every time he tried to come in the chat, he knew. He was like, yo. He was like, I know. He was like, I know, shot back, you got me blocked. I said, yo. I just started laughing. He was like, I knew he had me blocked. I said, yeah.
And they're indeed going to go forward here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Falcons will take.
Yo, I got that shit with you and this nigga, but you only hear this nigga voice. You can't even hear yours, yo.
Made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive.
Nah, I was going to let it stand. I was going to let it stand here.
I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call, but how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? If you want to go for it here, we shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Falcons on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
We
and
would.
That last play there, he's over 100 yards.
Them niggas wouldn't even be on a block.
That generally means
Success.
that, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. On second down, it's Smith. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Yo, the shit had me crying when a nigga said, Gotti, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna wait for this high to go down, and I'm gonna read that nigga L, Cat in the Hat, because he said I can't read. I said, yo, this nigga really was serious when he said that shit.
Smith trying to run for it. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3
Nigga say he gonna read L, the Cat in the Hat.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's a give to Smith. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time to go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
No, he probably want to go watch out his plate.
It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It's certainly...
If you won't, I put my team on my back. Get what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 40 honors on the truck. I had a dream and it's stuff. Living my life cause we young. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turn me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming. Against our odds like fully beaming. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it all on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no season catch. Came from the bottom, roll through the cracks. Smile ain't on you, boy, you gon' act. I think I earned all my stripes. All the hype, get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him paint, watch him lurk, can't relate. Watch him skirt, out the mud, out the dirt, in the works, out the gate, on site. Red, free, red, set the bar, take flight. Yo, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. That life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show. Red, better not the kid. Type of dreams that they said. That's why I learned from my friends. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. It's left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it all on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, you gon' act. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched.
Crazy. Mazay outside? Mazay outside? Oh, alright.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months saying I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the union, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the
Oh man, I can't wait, man. For real, son.